Hi everyone, welcome to Britannians. I'm Joshua. So today we are having Laxman with us, who is doing his engineering management at Leicester University, and he has got a placement offer too right now. He's from Jan and Tech. So Lakshman, welcome to the channel. Uh,
Hi everyone. Yeah, and it's nice to be here.
Thank you, Lakshman, and thank you for giving your time today. And so today Lakshman is gonna discuss with us about how's the studies in UK, how is engineering management, and lots more thing. So let's get into the video. And Lakshman, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah. So as Joshua already told about me a bit, my name is Laxman Prabhu. I come from the southern part of India. Precisely, I come from coastal Karnataka. There's a place called Kava. I'm from that city. And I have done my undergraduation in mechanical engineering. I am a 2020 graduate. I did it from National Institute of Engineering in Mysore. It's a Karnataka CET. You get into that college through Karnataka CET. And now currently I'm pursuing my masters in engineering management, as Joshua has already told you guys. And yeah, that's about me as far.
So, you did your bachelor's in mechanical engineering, and
Yeah,
so there are a lot of, people going into automotive and then Germany,
yeah,
US kind of thing. Why did
yeah.
you choose UK for mechanical?
Yeah. So basically, while I was doing mechanical engineering, I came across this subject, engineering man. We had a subject called engineering management. So when it was in, I guess it was in third year.
Mm-hmm.
So while I was studying that subject, I felt, it makes more sense to, at the end of the day, in any sector of mechanical engineering, you are just managing a team, you're just managing people around you to get work done. So if your foundations in technical skills are strong enough, and if you get a dose of, management skills, business skills, financial skills, then it helps you be a even better engineer, so that's how I decided that, if I do my masters, I will go for engineering management.
Okay, so how is engineering
Yeah,
management course in UK? Like, there are a lot of
yeah.
universities,
So
and why did you choose Leicester University?
yeah. So when I went to engineering management, while I was doing my research, I actually researched about masters for a year before coming here, and there was a lockdown there, so I had a lot of time to research about universities. So as I kept on doing researches about different universities in Europe, in America, I had two options before, America and UK. America, I eliminated America because of the visa restrictions. They have a very stringent visa process, and getting a H1B after you study there is a very, very difficult task. So return on investment was not a good option in America.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, European countries are a good option to study a master's, but the countries being too small, it's like we are overloading there, by going there. They don't have jobs for their own people there. So, and in the end, I was left with UK. UK had just started, their post-study work visa scheme, and that's how I started researching about UK universities more. And I came across University of Leicester, and their course modules were very concise, and they were very specific to what they are going to teach us during the engineering management degree. And I liked the way the modules were designed, and that's how I ended up at University of Leicester.
So, have you spoke with any of the previous alumni of the engineering management course, or like anything to get?
Uh, no, actually, what I basically did is I went through some YouTube videos,
Mm.
and I checked the college's rankings and I checked the college's entire background, and that's how I made my decision. But of course, I would recommend you guys to ask your seniors who are there before. I didn't have that option because most of my seniors had been to the US instead
Mm.
of the UK, so I couldn't get hold of a lot of people to do that.
Mm.
But nevertheless, it turned out to be a very good opportunity by coming here.
Mm. Okay. So,
Yeah.
like you had a placement, you're having a placement here right now, right? So, how,
Yeah.
do you tell people to take a placement here, or you don't want to take them a placement here?
Yeah.
Because that's the confusion going on between
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
people. So, what did you
I,
suggest?
I keep getting that a lot myself.
Mm-hmm.
Even during our course, whenever semesters were going, whenever first semester was going on from February, there were a lot of students asking the same doubts to the professors in the class. So I have a very clear picture about this. So basically, what I have heard about engineering management is you are supposed to do that course when you have a proper, like when you have worked in a mechanical field for a while,
Mm-hmm.
or your mechanical foundation should be very strong, either of those two. So usually, if you have worked for around 2 3 years and then you are coming to the UK to do your masters, then I would suggest you to not to take a still placement here, because you are already 3 years ahead in your career. So you wouldn't find it difficult to get a job at your level of experience. Yeah, it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
for you to start from the bottom. So people who have experience, they don't need any placement there. They can just come for their masters, they can finish it, and they can start with their PSW. But people like me, I am a fresher, I am a 2020 graduate. My mechanical foundations are not that strong. But but then during that 1 year period when I researched, I made myself well aware with the technical things, and that's how I went for masters, like for engineering management.
Okay, so
So
um, yeah, so how was Leicester as
yeah,
a city? Like, how is the cost of living? How is like finding houses there? Is it okay for your expenses and everything?
yeah, Leicester is located in East Midlands, if I'm not wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and this is one of the cheaper to live areas. It The areas are very safe, and the localities are very safe and good, but the rents are moderately okay. They're not too high, they're not too low. You get what you pay for. Uh, it's like you, if you live near the college in Leicester, it's gonna be a little costly. You should shell out around £300 a month,
Mm-hmm.
in the vicinity of £300. But if you are brave enough to live a little farther away, then it can even go down to £180 a month, £190 a month. So it all depends on how good you are at finding your houses.
Yeah.
I see people, paying like £600 as well. I see some guys paying £190 per month. So it all depends on how accommodative you are for yourself.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's correct. Like when you're living near the university, it'll be expensive, quite expensive. But when
yeah,
you're
yeah,
going further away, it's always cheaper. And how
yeah.
about part-time opportunities in Leicester?
Yeah, I would say Leicester is booming with part-time opportunities, because I myself, I'm currently working part-time
Mm-hmm.
during my vacations. I'm working with Jaguar Land Rover contract packing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically a logistics company that packs and sends out orders for Jaguar Land Rover.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't find it too difficult to get in there, because it's a part-time role. They are open to students coming and joining their team, because the work keeps on fluctuating. So they don't need permanent employees. They just need people who will be working for 3 4 months. So that's how they do it here. And it's not difficult to find part-time, because most of my friends, out of all my friends I know, I rarely find 2 or 3 people who are not working. Most of them, they will have a very good part-time job. They'll be getting good salary. So it's not a difficult thing to find part time. The real deal is to find an industrial placement or a full time paying job. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you got your industrial placement, right? So
Yeah.
how did you do that? How did you search for the industrial placement, and how did you secure it?
Yeah. Yeah. So about that. So before after I did my applications to Leicester College, and everything was done, everything was sorted, when visa was done, I had a conversation with one of my father's friend's son. He had studied in Glasgow University, and he is now working in India. When I spoke with him, I got a sense of fear in me that it's very difficult to find. You get that fear when you talk to
Yeah.
someone that there's something wrong. Why is he talking like this? Everyone gets that. So I got overwhelmed that time. That I got scared, thinking, is it really true that you don't get internships or jobs there? So because of that fear, what I did is, even before I reached there, like December end, I started searching internship opportunities. I kept applying to various industrial placement schemes, various entry level jobs, to try out, to see how the field is there, to know where I stand, to know how much deep I can swim. So I kept on doing that. I got to know that it's not that bad, but it's not that good either. So because of that, I just got to know where my weaknesses are. I kept applying for, I guess, 3.5, 4 months.
Mhm.
And some 35, 40 applications later, I did the Siemens thing, this industrial placement. Sorry.
So you had a lot of rejections, right? For that.
Of course, rejection is a part of is a part in your life. I mean, you can never escape it. I have been always afraid of failures, but after my 40, 50 applications, at some point you'll get overwhelmed seeing better luck next time in your email, in your inbox. But then all you need to do is you should be consistent, and you should be focused, and you know what you want, and that's how you get it. So I won't tell that it's very easy to get industrial placements here, but then it's not that difficult either. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
Hey guys, before moving on to the next part, I just want to thank our sponsors for this video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passion, and get lost in creativity. They have classes on data analytics, advanced Excel, PowerPoint, data visualization, management, and even developing your research. Skillshare classes include a combination of video lessons and a class project. Skillshare has classes to fit your schedule and skill level. I took a course on a guide to getting research experience and publications on Skillshare platform. This involves finding a right topic for your research, finding a right supervisor, doing a meaningful research, and then maximizing your opportunity to publish a paper. It was really helpful for me. The first 1,000 of my subscribers who click the link below in the description will get a free trial premium membership of Skillshare, so you can explore your creativity, and you can continue the membership by subscribing yearly. It's curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they are always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you.
It's not a
So,
big.
is there any process for the recruitment
Yeah.
in the
Yes.
Siemens?
So the company where I am joining,
Mm-hmm.
we had only 4 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So first round is CV screening round. So basically, you submit your CV from their portal, the usual job application
Mm-hmm.
process. You submit your CV, they screen your CV, and then they'll send out an email saying that your CV has been moved to the next round, and then you'll have an aptitude round. So aptitude here doesn't work like India. It's not gonna be Raju had 2 cars, then tell me the name of Raju's brother's dog. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be plain and simple here. Here they want you to know. They want to know that you are not retarded. Basically, they want you to know that, yeah, you know 1 plus 1 is 2. You know 2 plus 3 is 5. Like basic questions like that, basic arithmetic, and memory games
Mm-hmm.
and game assessment. Basically, like, it's a very fun environment, aptitude here. So that's your second round. After aptitude round, because of the COVID situation, this they did a video interview kind of thingy. In that, they'll send you 2 questions via email that you have to record yourself answering it. You have to place a camera in front of you. You should record yourself answering those 2 questions, and then you should upload the video to their portal, and that's how you get done with it. And after that, on-demand video interview round, you'll have a individual interview round and a group interview round. So in a group interview, like, these 2 rounds are done on the same day. They are done together. In the group interview round, basically what they did is, they asked us that, so this is a Airbus Boeing 747. You know how big Boeing
Yeah,
747
yeah.
is. So they told us, okay, this is the dimensions of a Boeing 747, and this is a dimension of a golf ball. So discuss with your team and let us know how many golf balls can fit inside a Boeing 747.
Okay.
It's not rocket science.
Yeah.
So that is the question you and your group should answer. So we somehow discussed, we drew the planes, we
Mm-hmm.
did the calculations, and we presented ourselves. And that's how we got through that round. And after that, it's individual technical come HR interview round. And that's just a strength based kind of interview. They go through your CV and they read your portfolio, and they'll be like, okay, so you have worked at so and so place. Tell me about a time when you handled a stressful situation, something like that. Strength based interview kind of thing. And that is the final round. And this is how the hiring process was there for Siemens Energy. And
Mm.
some companies where I couldn't clear the technical round.
Mm-hmm.
So some other companies finish it in 3 rounds. They'll have a CV screening, they'll have aptitude, and they'll have a individual HR interview. But it depends from company to company, and there are a lot of resources here to study. College helps us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Have a dedicated career development services that can, they do a one-on-one appointment, like how we are talking.
Yeah.
They'll do one-on-one appointment with you to tell you where your weaknesses are, where you can improve, and what jobs you can apply to. I found that really helpful here.
Yeah, university career services are really, good. You can book a
Yeah,
section with
yeah,
them and then they help you with all the
yeah,
processes.
exactly.
Yeah.
If basically what I found here, if you are very adventurous and if you go look for things, there are n number of opportunities here. There are endless opportunities here, honestly speaking.
Yeah, yeah, and thank you, Lakshman. That was really, very intense, about the recruitment process and everything.
Yeah.
And the technical round, or are they like? Do you need to have some? Do you need to go through all the basics of mechanical stuffs and things before going for the technical round, or how will it be?
So technical round, they basically what they did for me is they tried to check how strong my foundation is.
Mm.
They gave me a real life problem of some mechanical component, which is very absurd. If I go into technicalities,
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be boggling. But then, anyways, it's very basic thing.
Hmm.
They give you a real life problem, and they'll ask you to how will you make this situation right? What will you do to make it right? What do you know about that problem occurring there that you can relate with your basics and solve it?
Hmm.
So they don't look for you to remember all that theorems, all that laws that you have learned. They want you to know that if this situation arises, are you smart enough to dig through your brain and relate it with the topic that you have learned? That's all
Mm.
they want you to know.
Yeah. Okay.
So you don't have to mug up books. You don't have to break your head. You can just see a lot of technical videos on YouTube. You
Mm.
can start connecting A plus B plus C, and there you go. He shows you a problem. You can understand it, and you can explain your interviewers what's going on there.
Okay. And do you like need any specific skills for engineering management? Like you need to know this software skills, this things, get into engineering management or any jobs in engineering management.
So engineering management is a very diverse course.
Mm.
Okay, so I see my course mates. They range from triple E. They are from mechanical. They are from industrial production. Some of them are from say computer science. So there are a lot of branches coming together in engineering management. So what I would suggest is, depending on what branch you are in, and imagine you are from mechanical and you are doing engineering management, then you would know what softwares you need to learn. AutoCAD, CATIA, all that basic softwares, you would know that you need it. So you can learn those softwares while you study your engineering management. Same with CS people, they would need Amazon Web Services, say, or some things like that. They would know that they need it. They can study that software along with engineering management. You get it?
Mm.
So depends on what branch you are in and what field you want to work in. So if you ask yourself, you would have your own answer what software you need to
So,
learn.
since you say like there are different people like computer science, triple E, mechanical. So, is the course
Yeah,
did they develop it like that? Like they have portions for computer science, they have portions for mechanical, they have
yeah, yeah,
electrical.
yeah, exactly. They do that. We had a subject called cost engineering.
Mm-hmm.
In that subject, there were problems which are from a electrical industry or from an industry that is from mechanical, purely mechanical background. We had
Mm-hmm.
problems like that merging together and all.
Mm.
So
Okay.
as I said, it's a very diverse course here. You see people from all backgrounds here, all different backgrounds. They all like it's like a river meeting the ocean kind of thing. So it's like that. Yeah.
Okay, so when a student is coming, let's say a student is coming from a civil engineering background, he is coming and studying
Yeah.
this engineering management, or a
Yeah.
mechanical
Yeah.
engineering, or coming and studying this engineering
Yeah.
management course.
Yeah.
Like, how is the job opportunity there? Like, since you have got a placement, like how
Hmm.
you would have seen like with there are a lot of people with you studying there right now. So
Yeah.
how is the job opportunity right now in the UK for engineering management? Do you suggest that, whichever stream they are coming from, do you suggest them to take engineering management? Because a lot of people, they just have in their mind, they asking me, bro, they say that engineering management is having a lot of demand in UK. So how is the
Yeah.
situation right now?
So I wouldn't say engineering management entirely has a lot of scope here. I
Mhm.
would say that the undergraduate degree that you are doing, that you have done, that degree holds more value than engineering management.
Mhm.
Engineering management is just like a silver lining on your cloud. So, like whatever undergraduation you have done and whatever the technical skill set you have got from there, that is what you are going to use in conjugation with engineering management to apply for jobs here. So, so I see UK is booming now. I see a lot of whenever I open LinkedIn, I see so many opportunities open here. And moreover, with the 2 year post study work visa, there are a lot more companies opening up to employ students because they know that they're gonna be here for next 2 years.
Mhm.
They're not gonna run away. And because of this, a lot more companies are becoming open. They're hiring international students as their workforce. So I really think that the job market is gonna start booming. It's anyways booming right now. And yeah, I think UK is doing pretty good in that scenario.
So there isn't any specific job as engineering management. So if you're doing computer
Yeah,
science, you go in the field of computer science
yeah,
related with
yeah.
management. And
Yeah,
yeah, okay, okay, yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's like that.
Because there's a misconception, going on between people. Okay, there's a course called engineering management. So if you go, we'll get a job in engineering management. So it's not like that. So it's their base degree which they have. They're just enhancing
Yeah,
it with the engineering
exactly.
type management. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, it's like, for example, you have worked in a company A for say 3 years. You have worked there,
Mhm.
and now you want them to promote you to a manager level job, to a managerial job. You want to become a manager there. So what do? You tell your company, all right, I'll go do a master's course in that. I'll I'll handle my work and my studies. What can I get in return? They'll be like, okay, fine, I can give you appraisals and I can increase your designation. You can become a manager here. That's how engineering management helps you move ahead. Basically,
Yeah.
engineering management doesn't mean that there is a complete separate industries with engineering management as a job profile. No, engineering management opens up into a wide vast sub part categories like project management or cost engineer or a lot many other departments below that.
Yeah,
So
that's actually good to know, because even I didn't have any idea about engineering management, because people are asking
yeah,
me and I was searching on it, and I could find that course structure is like totally different. Like it had, like, as I
yeah,
said, like subjects from all the fields. I was quite confused
exactly,
how,
exactly. There you go.
yeah, how it is
It makes
for.
it makes more sense now,
Yeah,
doesn't it? It
yeah,
makes more
yeah,
sense now.
yeah. Definitely, it's it's a really an interesting field to study.
Yeah,
And so finally, do you want to give any tips for the international students coming to UK?
yeah. What I would suggest is the most important point is you shouldn't follow someone and come to the UK or to any master's program. You should sit down and make a proper pros and cons list of, are you really ready to take this? It's a very big responsibility of doing masters. It's not. It's a very big financial, what you say, financial commitment, and there's a lot of moving parts here. So you should sit down. You gotta jot down what your goals are. You got to ask yourself, can you do this? Are you really prepared to do this? I have seen a lot of students suffer here. No lying, honestly, I've seen many people suffer here. So I would say, sit down, take your time, research well, and only then move ahead with doing your masters. And if you search on LinkedIn, it just takes 5 minutes to find someone studying in a university you want to go to.
Yeah.
Just adding them and texting them will clear all your doubts. Some guy might not reply, but you can try another guy, he'll reply. There's no harm with that. So research well, ask yourself this question, you can do it, and only then move ahead with masters. Apart from that, people would love it here. It's very organized, it's very safe, and it's very good here out here. You wouldn't find it difficult to adjust here because things are very very straightforward here. If you do right, you go right. If you do wrong, you go wrong. That's it. That's how it is. So that's all I would say to people of India.
Yeah, Lakshman, thank you for your valuable inputs. We had a like I even learned a lot of things from you about engineering management and the recruitment process in big companies. It's really interesting, and all the best for your placement
Thank you
year,
so much. Thank
and
you so much. Thank you so much.
yeah,
Yeah, thanks for letting me speak at this platform of yours.
thank you.
I hope it helps someone.
Yeah,
I had a lot of people helping me when I was applying. So
yeah.
I hope I help someone.
Definitely, it's gonna help a lot of people, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Thank you for watching, guys. And if you are taking engineering management, do watch this video fully, and you can like this video and share this video to your friends. We'll meet in next video. Until then, goodbye, cheers. And
Take care, guys. Bye.